everybody, I'm ED. Do you guys get it? I-M-E-D is Demi spelled backwards. So I'm the fun version of Demi. I'm the not so serious version of Demi. I'm more of like Demi's shadow, which she explained in the last reaction video. And I figured I would do the next reaction video because sometimes, as you guys know, Demi can be a little bit too smart and just a little bit on the serious side and a little bit too scientific. So I thought, why not bring ED out so we can have some fun? Because this episode is all about synchronicities. That's a very big word. I don't even know if I can spell synchronicities. Anyways, synchronicities. What are synchronicities? Well, synchronicities are 111, 222, 333. I think you guys can finish the rest if you guys know basic numbers. So today I'm going to be reacting to one of Teal Swan's videos, and this video is called 1111. Wait. Oh, 1111, duh. You guys, like I said before, Demi's more of the smart one, but bear with me. So this video is called 1111. What is the meaning of 1111 and why do I keep seeing 1111? Let's find out why we see those numbers, shall we? So let's get into it.
If you have ventured onto the path of spirituality and self-growth, chances are that you've noticed that coincidences have increased tenfold. Chances are you're still telling yourself right now, though, that these coincidences are happening often enough that you're probably convinced there's something more happening in the universe than meets the eye. You don't know what yet, but one of the things that's happening is you're starting to notice numbers repeating. You're starting to see them everywhere. You're also starting to notice a funny thing happening with time. When you look at the clock, you're seeing 1111. What the hell does this mean? The truth you will become more and more aware of is that yes, there is something bigger to the universe than meets the eye. Something that you would do well to understand is that everything in this universe is interconnected and is therefore responding to one another. You are constantly being communicated with by the universe at large. So what does it mean that you keep seeing 1111?
Am I the only one that finds that music really creepy?
1111 is known as the light bearer. Obviously, the number 11 is a master number. It's the first of the master numbers. It holds the same vibration as the angelic realms. 11 is the most intuitive number. Now, when 11 is duplicated, as it is with 1111, all of these, let's call it associations that are formed with the number 11 are amplified. 1111 is the ultimate.
Wow, she reminds me a lot of Demi because she talks a lot about really confusing things. So, you guys, I'm going to be very nice because Edie is nice. And so is Demi. But I'm like super nice. Okay, you guys, like this whole like master number thing and like master number and like numerology and like what is your life path? Are you a number 6? Are you a number 4? Are you number 3? And this is just my opinion, so like take it or leave it. All that like really only matters to a certain extent because as you guys know, we live in a world where we can create and manifest anything that we want. So let's say your life path number is 5. You have a master number of 5. But so what? Like you just have to follow all of that stuff that's under master number 5. What if you want qualities from life path number 8? What if you want qualities from life path number 7? Like we can create anything that we want. My cat my cat is, oh God.
Confirmation number. It's essentially a universal yes. When you see 1111, it's the universe communicating with you in a way where it's saying, yes, what you're thinking right now, what you're saying right now, or what you're doing right now is definitely confirmed by the universe at large. You are on the path that you have decided on before coming into this life, the path that's in alignment with your purpose, the path that's in alignment with your desires.
False. Okay, you guys, like, obviously, these are my opinions, and, like, if you disagree, that's totally fine. But I'm just gonna say what I think, and I just find this to be totally wrong and inaccurate. Because here's the thing about seeing here's the thing about seeing synchronicities. Typically, when you see 111 or 222 or 333 or 4, whatever it is, what that actually means is we are being so silly and we're not listening, to our higher self, and we're not listening to our intuition, and our mind is just taken over and we're just being kind of stupid. And so us actually seeing a number on a clock or on our phone is actually like, our intuition's way of literally shutting our mind up so that we can like take in that information. It actually is not, it's actually the opposite of what she's saying, because she is saying that, when you see that number, it's confirmation that what you were thinking like right before that is accurate. It's actually that we're not listening, and it's like the universe's way of getting our mind to shut up, quite literally, and be like, I wonder what that means. I wonder why I'm seeing that number. So it's distracting us so that we can actually like absorb that information. Does that make sense? Probably not. We should probably have Demi explain this. So maybe she'll explain that.
Another thing to understand about 1111, 11 in general, but 1111 especially, is that it's a link between polarities. It is the link between physical and non-physical. It's the link between divine and temporal. It's the link between shadow and light. It's the link between immortal and mortal.
You guys, she is totally being like a Demi right now. She's just using all these fancy words and like all this like fancy lingo that, let's be honest, doesn't really make sense. So let's just keep it simple, because simple is best. If you are seeing repetitive numbers, what that basically means is your mind will not shut up, and your mind is, what that means is that if you're seeing a number and you notice it, it's basically the universe's way of getting you to shut up, because you are not listening to your intuition and you are being way too in your head. And it's basically a way for the universe to be like, okay, let's shut this person up and have them like think about why they're seeing that number so that we can download all that information into them. I hope that makes sense.
So obviously, 11 is also here, especially 1111, to teach you the concept of oneness. If you see 1111, it's a reminder of the fact that you are completely interdependent with this universe. You are a part of the universe at large. You need to restore yourself to your awareness of your own divinity. 1111 is an indication that your guides and angelic beings are there and that you're in alignment with them and therefore your own path. It's a wake-up call to see yourself obviously as a divine aspect of the universe who has the potential therefore to master this time-space reality. A manifestation of the divine who creates his or her own reality in harmony with the intentions of the greater universe. Oneness is the reality of this universe, and that includes you. The question is, at this moment, can you feel it? When you see the number 1111, what I encourage you to do is to become completely aware of what you were just thinking right before you saw that number or at the moment that you're seeing the number. Because it's an indication that that thought is in the process of manifesting, and very quickly, so you have to become aware of whether or not you actually want that to manifest. Is the thought you're thinking in alignment with your desires?
So that is actually correct. Good job, Teal Swan. Yeah, that's actually right. So, I mean, you guys, like, we should do this, like, all the time. Like, we should always be asking ourselves, like, is what we're thinking good for us? Is it for our highest and best good? And if it's not, get rid of the thought. So she is right that it is a wake-up call, and it is a way for our mind to just like pause and get distracted just enough so that information can come into us, because we just ain't listening.
1111 is a reminder that you are a divine aspect of the universe at large. As a result, it's like a wake-up call. You consider it a bell or a clap, wake up, from the physical dimension, which is a kind of hypnosis that we get into in day-to-day life. 1111 will remind you not only of who you really are, but of what's really going on at the big picture beyond this physical dimension. 1111 is an indication that a doorway has opened between the higher dimensional planes and the physical time-space reality. This makes it a doorway for manifestation of thought and intention into the physical. It in fact holds a similar vibration to a shooting star. You can set an intention or make a wish at the moment you see this number and consider it granted. Positive divine intervention / assistance is given. So what does this mean if 1111 is the ultimate doorway between non-physical reality and physical reality? It means that it's the ultimate channeling number. Now what do we know about channeling? It's us bringing...
So that's actually like not necessarily true, because it actually like really doesn't matter like what the number you're seeing. All it really is the universe or your higher self or God or your own intuition, or you know, the piece of you that's the smartest, that knows the best, whatever it is that you want to call it, whether you're religious or not religious, like who really cares? Basically what it is, it's just the way of getting your mind to shut up. So it doesn't matter if it's 444, it doesn't matter if it's 1111. No number is better or worse than the other.
Bringing information from other dimensional fields into our conscious 3D physical awareness. This is why it's called the light bearer number. Because it's almost like when you see this number, it's an indication that this is the perfect time to receive guidance, information, intuition, or the things you've been trying to manifest. It's almost like these angelic beings, or light beings, if you will, are knocking on the door saying, look, we've got something ready to deliver to you, hence the light bearer. Long story short, 1111 is an incredibly auspicious sign. If you pay attention to the synchronicities that surround you, including the synchronicity of 1111, you can use them as signposts guiding you through the universe. You can use them as messages from the greater universe.
Does anyone else think she talks like way too much? Don't you dare. No. Go away. No. No. Enough. Go. I'm just doing a video. Just 10 minutes. Go play with your octopus. God. You guys living with the cat. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just going to ignore him. What matters is that we are going to be talking about what synchronicities mean. Can you not? Sorry, that's my cat. Anyways,